He holds her, not me, at night now, like she is made of gold. And I can feel my bruised heart turn so slowly into stone. I'm weighted through the long dark days, and when I lay me down, it is not to sleep but lay there awake in my funerary gown.
Bring the light, uplift and show its flame. I am doing the god's service, see, I make his shrine to glow with tapers bright. Now the whole of Troy burns for him, but not by my hand. My mother has black eyes, so bruised from the tears that she cries, see. Oh, mother, crown my head with victor's wreaths. Rejoice in my royal match, lead me to my lord. Nay, if thou find me loath at all, thrust me there by force. For if Loxias be indeed a prophet, Agamemnon, that famous king of Achaeans, will find in me a bride more fraught with woe to him than Helen. For his decision will slay him and lay waste his home. Sing with me, women. Dance, 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 for ruin must visit all of our houses. Such is the case while power and control are valued more highly than love. Whoso is wise should fly from making war. But if he be brought to this pass, a noble death will crown his city with glory, a coward's end with shame. Wherefore, mother mine, thou should not pity thy country or my spousal, for this my marriage will destroy those whom thou and I most fear. And when greed is the only motivation, we must stand tall, burn a light and bring their houses down. The grass is not always greener, and we can only take so much destruction. It is our job to bring the light, to fight. With all our kindness and strength of intelligence, we can only take so much, but it must only take so much to change. Little knows he, the luckless wight, the sufferings that await him, or how these ills I and my Phrygians endure shall one day seem to him precious as gold. I go happily to my fate, with a clear conscience. War destroys the best of us, and so I go to my own destruction. And after the horrors I have seen, I will be glad to close my eyes. Take comfort, hold firm. When we side with cruelty, it always comes to visit us in the end. My troubles just begin, but I hold my torch high and hope. Men will learn, we must learn. Only bad things come of wars fought on greed. Good things only come from being brave enough to love.
Lift up thy head, O unhappy woman, from the ground, up, for this is Troy no longer. How heavy with pride we were behind our walls, but now everything is lost, every man is gone. And the weight of every corpse and the dreams and futures extinguished is anguish, and it pins me to the floor. I must rise, but I cannot. I must rise, but oh, the crushing woe. And all these sleeping women. Oh, I am sorry, my loves. We will all be carried so far away. I dread to think. No family for us anymore. We will not even have each other. We once were women and wives and daughters and mothers, and now we are vessels for the needs and desires of our enemies. We are nothing but objects now, possessions. We who were once so very loved, we are now just broken things. I cannot help you now. I cannot even help myself.
The walls were holding, and the enemy was starving, before an idea occurred in the guise of a gift. A horse arrived with a belly full of knives and fury, and the hallowed groves ran red with blood, and the gods have forsaken the place. The smell of rotting flesh is ripe upon the breeze, and the walls are crumbling, eaten away from the inside by fire and by force. And here we find ourselves, as the once great stones of Troy crack and craze, and emit a terrible heat they will hold on to for days yet. Through the gaps and gates the riches of the city pour, rivers of gold onto the ships of the Greeks. And the women wait at the bottom of the walls that were supposed to protect them, waiting to be portioned off, slaves and sex workers in the making. And two gods stand sadly watching before they have to step away, for with no one left within the walls to worship them, they have no power left to help. They plot to help as much as they can in other places and in the future, but for now, there is nothing to be done. The gods must accept the unholy insults paid to them at their shrines in this time of war, and the women must accept their fate. It is out of their hands. It is out of their hands. Hecuba lies sleeping, her head in her hands, exhausted, But the morning light stirs, and here she begins to wake. On home ground, for the last time. But nothing is the same, and there is no comfort. Home is dead. Hecuba, lift thy head.